Malaysia. So let's talk about the festival in Malaysia. What are the festivals? There are many festivals. There are many festivals that Malaysia celebrate in a year. For those who doesn't know, actually in Malaysia we have many of culture, and we also have many nationality. So that we have also many many event and festival that we celebrate in a year. And I prefer to talk about the festival of Rainforest World Music Festival. Okay, what is this Rainforest World Music Festival? Is about actually the festival will be held on July 2020, but according to the COVID-19 pandemic, it was postponed, and then will be further notice. Okay, we go to the first question, which is who celebrate it. Actually, this celebration is about everyone can celebrate it, because this festival is public, and this event will be celebrated by any other people from everywhere on the world. Means is everyone from any other place or state or country we come to our country and celebrate it. Question number 2. Okay, so
when do they celebrate it?
Just like what I talked about, and I was said it before. Actually, this celebration is on July and August. July or August, but in 2020 it will be held July 2020, but just according to this pandemic and then the lockdown, so we can't do any other festival. Next question. Okay.
Why do they need to celebrate it?
Why do we celebrate? Is to know about the variation of the music workshop, the cultural display, craft display, food stall, and also the main stage evening concert. So this is what we happen on that day, and then the statistician who in charge on this event will say that around 2,000 million 2,000 million participants will join this festival. But because I thought this year is about Visit Malaysia 2020, so that's why amount of people who come Malaysia is increased, and it's related to this festival actually. Next. How? Okay. How do
they celebrate it?
Actually, just be a participant. You buy a ticket, one of the participants who join to this festival, and then you just listen to the music that we show, and then you can also know the traditional tools, or we call it the alat music. You also can know the rhythm and then the melody about the soft song that will be shown at this moment. And then I would like to say that when you come to the festival, you know what the culture in Malaysia it is. Yes. The next. Okay.
How do you and your family celebrate it?
Okay. Because of this festival is at Kuching, Sarawak. So our family we buy a ticket and we go to there and then just celebrate it like usual. So I would like to be one of the person who will join this, because I want something fun, and I thought this festival give me more knowledge about how do I need to learn more about the culture in Malaysia. So that's all from me. So thank you.
Moving on to the next section, which is I would like to choose one special festival that need to be discussed today, which is about the Hungry Ghost Festival. This festival is very interesting to be discussed today, because I think that there are lots of other races does not know much of this festival. First of all, I would like to tell you guys that this Hungry Ghost Festival are mostly celebrated by Chinese community. When it is celebrated, it is traditionally celebrated on the 15th day of the 7th month of lunar calendar. To be precise, it will be celebrated on 2nd of September this year. Why it is celebrated is very common question asked by the other races. Why is this Hungry Ghost Festival celebrated by the Chinese? It is actually a very sacred festival in which all the Chinese community believe that in this month the ghosts and the spirits and all the deceased ancestors are coming down from the lower realm, and this festival is a chance for all the Chinese to pay respect to all the deceased, especially for all generation, and as well as to ease the suffering of the ancestor, because in Chinese belief that when you are placed in a hellfire, then you will be tortured, right? So in this festival, this month in the lunar calendar, which is the 7th month, we call it as a ghost month actually. In this ghost month, all the spirits and the deceased ancestor are coming down from the hellfire, from the lower realm, to visit the living. So that is why the Chinese celebrated it is firstly to pay respect to all the deceased, because they will visit the living from hellfire. And how it is celebrated by the Chinese, actually there are rituals. There are lots of rituals to celebrate this festival in a traditional way. But moving to the modern times, we keep it very simple and to the basic minimum condition that can be categorized to meet the requirement. Because we know that in this month, the ghosts, spirits, and all the deceased are coming down from the lower realm, and the hellfire, the gate of the hellfire are open, so they can come down to visit the living. So both Taoists and Buddhists, we can actually say that in each particular country they celebrated it very differently. But here in Malaysia, I can see that both Buddhists and Taoists, they celebrated it like performing rituals to transmute the suffering of the deceased, and they will prepare the food as an offering to the deceased. They will burning an incense. They will burning the joss paper, or paper money we call it. This paper money, actually, if I can tell you guys, it has a value for in the afterlife, because the Chinese are burning those paper money like a house made from a paper and money made from a paper. This is a very special paper that only a Chinese can do actually. This all kinds of paper are burned for the deceased, for their use in the afterlife. So it means that, for example, if you burn the house made of paper, which is the house paper, and then you burn it, and then it is believed to be appear in the afterlife. It's the same as the paper money, which if you burn the paper money, and then the money will appear for all the deceased in the afterlife. It's the basic concept is like that. So usually in this month, the meals are prepared on the empty seats. So there are empty seats there, and there are livings sitting behind of the empty tables. That empty tables and empty seat is for the spirits and the deceased that are paying a visit to the family. So usually they prepare a vegetarian food and then just prepare it, and then they believe that the deceased are coming down and visiting the house, and they are there sitting with the family. So that's how generally how the Chinese believe and celebrate the Hungry Ghost Festival.
Being the biggest annual event in Johor, the Pasigudang World Kite Festival is one of the most prestigious annual events and has been listed in Johor State Tourism Calendar. It started successfully since 1995 by the Pasigudang Municipal Council (MPPG) with the cooperation of Tourism Johor and Johor Tourist Associations. The festival will not only make you out with the magnificent kite flying in the beautiful horizon, but it also keep you entertained with other highlights of the event, including the LED night flying kite, fireworks show, local wow, rococo competition, daily traditional and contemporary entertainment, food stall, and fun and creative activity for children. What to expect from this World Kite Festival? This event has attracted 42 countries and representatives from the different states to come and participate in this amazing kite flying activities in Bukit Layang-Layang, Johor Bahru. By attracting a lot of kite enthusiasts from all over the world, there are nearly 1,000 local kite players expected to participate in this event to showcase their own art and creativity through a variety of colorful kites. Not to be missed in this nationwide tour of exhibitors featuring traditional Malaysian handmade art made from natural materials such as bamboo and paper with stunning motif and stunning artistic value. Surely it can't be missed. This is what we call Warna-Warni di Angkasa. Don't forget to come and see this world-class festival. Just come and explore it for yourself, and we don't want to break the excitement.
Sarawak Gawai Day. Sarawak Gawai Day usually celebrate in Borneo, Malaysia and West Kalimantan, Indonesia. This festival usually celebrated by Dayak people in both Borneo and West Kalimantan, Indonesia. Usually this festival will be celebrated on 1st June every year. It is a public holiday in Sarawak and is both a religious and a social occasion recognized in 1957. Why do they celebrate this festival in Malaysia? Because it became a symbol of unity, aspiration, and hope for Dayak community. It is an integral part of Dayak social life, and it is a Thanksgiving. And we making a bountiful harvest and a time to plan for a new farming season or other endeavors ahead.
Today I will talk about the Idul Fitri festival. Festival of Idul Fitri is the one of the famous festival of the Muslim across the Malaysia. Idul Fitri was celebrated after the end of Ramadan to celebrate the success of the Muslim perform fasting in Ramadan. During Idul Fitri we celebrate, we will visit the house of the big family and also friends. Okay, we host the open house and serve the food to guests with dessert such as satay, ketupat and nasi dagang.
Today I would like to present about festival in Malaysia. I had choose one festival in Malaysia which is Deepavali. Deepavali, or also known as Diwali or Diwali. Deepavali is one of the most popular festival of Hinduism, and it is symbolized of a victory of light over the darkness, good over the evil, and knowledge over the ignorance. Deepavali is Hindu festival of light. Usually it's lasting for 5 days and celebrate during the Hindu lunisolar month, Kartika, which is between mid of October and mid of November. This celebration is more to cultural and religious of Hindu that they celebrate every year. Usually Deepavali is on November. For this year, it's on 30 November 2020. Like other celebration, they have their activities during the Deepavali, such as doing the lighting, home decoration, shopping, firework, worship ceremony, and so on. One of the most popular activity during the celebration of Deepavali is make a column. Local Hindus celebrate the Deepavali by using the colored chalk to draw the pattern and shape on the ground. At the same time, they scattering the color rice on the floor. There is a food that must have during the celebration of Deepavali, such as dal curry, dosa, jibal, lado, and muruku.
Jam Hebo Festival is something big event that gathering the community, the nearby community to go to the festival and get more information for entertainment and also for benefit that can provide for them. And when we talk about the who celebrate the festival is, for my opinion, for this Jom Hebo festival, actually everyone, every single person celebrate the events, the festivals, because it is provide for all people, not for certain people, and also every stage of age, from the kids and from the from the kids, younger and the older one, we can join the ceremony or the festival together. Okay, let's talk about the time when the festival is being held. Okay, since this festival is open to anyone, like many age, so this festival is focused on to help during school holiday, because during school holiday, every single kids have their own free time, and family can gathering easily, so yeah, school holiday is the right time for them to celebrate the Jom Hebo festival together. For me, the reason why the community celebrate this Jom Hebo festival is because Jom Hebo festival is not a ordinary festival, because this festival is so a huge festival that contribute many important uh, important people and agency. We can from the festival, they provide many information, they make exhibition, very variety of exhibition, uh, like the exhibition of flora and fauna, and program for the kids, and also preaching, and many more actually. Okay, let's talk about next is how the community and the leader of the festival celebrate the festival together. For the side of the leader, maybe they provide so much programs as they can, um, mm, so that the program can give benefits to the community, like the transports exhibition. From the exhibition, they can provide, they give knowledge, they clarify about the car or anything that the customer wants to know. And from the side of the community itself, the community actually usually grab the chance, the opportunity that the agency provide to to give and take, and multiple races went to this festival because it was because this festival is not held at one place. It's going everywhere around Malaysia, so it's easy to community celebrate it and bring their family together, because the festival actually has a good environment to spend together with family. And the last question is about how my family and I spend or celebrate this festival. Okay, before I went to this Jom Hebo festival with my family at Johor Bahru, at Angsana Johor Bahru, and there are so many attractions there. There is concert during the last night of the festival, and we watched the concert for a while, and it really enjoy. It was entertaining for us. Actually, it's suitable for every age, second age, every stage of the age, and yeah, we love to spend time together on that festival, because the festival is not focused on it's not focused on entertainment, but it was have a huge variety of activities. Okay, Rota, that's all from me. Thank you for listening, and may peace be upon you.
Next, I will explain about another festival, which is the Chinese New Year Festival. Okay, Chinese New Year Festival is also known as the Lunar New Year or the Spring Festival. Why is it called as a Spring Festival? Because as it marks the beginning of spring. As you know that Chinese New Year is celebrated by the Chinese people, and they also claim that this festival is the most important festival and the holiday time for them. You know what? Chinese New Year is never on a fixed date like another festival. For example, like Christmas festival, which celebrate on the 25th of December, right? So this is because the Chinese calendar are based on the rotation of the moon. So the new year could begin anytime between the 21st of January to 20th of February. For your information, this festival lasts for 15 days. And during the 15 days, they will follow all the traditions and the customs with their families and the relatives. The most famous decorations in the Chinese New Year is the red and the gold lantern. Lantern has become a symbol of the Chinese culture. Another one is preparing a food or Chinese New Year Eve. Food is very important to Chinese people. This Chinese New Year is the time for the family members to be together, and Chinese New Year's Eve dinner is also known as the reunion dinner, where all the family are being together and enjoy the food together. There are a few traditional food during the Chinese New Year, for example like dumpling, rice dumpling, noodles, orange, and last but not least, the Lantern Festival marks as the end of the Chinese New Year festivities. And during the Lantern Festival, you will see the lighting and watching the lantern, or guessing the riddles on the lantern. You can even see the lion or the dragon dance, and also you can enjoy having Tang Yuan and also some rice dumpling as well. So So I think that's all for me for the Chinese New Year festival. Thank you for watching.